So I've made the complete story about my 1997 Laser Red Mustang V6. That was my first Mustang, and that story's on the channel. I'll put a link at the end of the video if you'd like to watch it. But I really love the sn95 Mustangs, and I had this one for 11 years. And I put new headlights in it that were the Cobra style ones, and the clear corners, and even a set of fog lights that I saved up a lot of money for and bought actual complete fog light assemblies and an OEM Ford fog light switch. And so this was before I got my Mach 1, before I had any V8 Mustangs. I really loved this Mustang V6, and this is my little sister helping me put the fog lights in up at the airport. And she actually ended up owning this car when I got my Bullet. I sold this car to her for a really good price so it would stay in the family. And she really loved and enjoyed this car. The name of the car is Little Guy, and that's just what I named it, driving it back from Illinois. And anyway, I was hanging out with my sister this weekend. Our whole family was around for Thanksgiving, and she was looking through old pictures on my mom's laptop, and she all of a sudden said, "Hey, look, a pink Mustang." And so that short little 3-second video clip was taken of this pink 96 to 98 Mustang V6, and I thought that that was pretty neat because I said, wow, I didn't know we had a picture or a short video of that car. I called that the Barbie Mustang. And I think my parents had actually taken that quick little video to send me when I was a missionary in South America. Every time they saw a Mustang, they'd take a picture and send it to me just to, keep me up to date on the Mustangs around town. And I did see this pink Mustang at the college right when I got home from serving that mission and going to college. It was in the parking lot, and so I would see it around, and I believe a young girl drove this Mustang around, and so we call it the Barbie Mustang. And so I was surprised that we had a picture of this car because I got to talking to my sister about how I went to the junkyard not long after I got back from my mission, and I was looking for things like an OEM Ford fog light switch, and I saw these Mustangs in there, and this one had a true dual exhaust, which was important to me because I added that to my V6 Mustang. And it was really sad to see these Mustangs in the wrecking yard. It's the first time I'd actually walked through and seen the cars like this. I remember leaving with kind of a gross feeling and thinking how sad it is to see something that I love so much so destroyed and just thrown out like junk. And a lot of these parts were crushed. It made me kind of sad because I wanted certain parts like the tail lights, for example, and they'd say, oh yeah, $100 a piece, and it's just too expensive to buy at that price. And I would go back and ask what happened to the car, and they said, oh, we crushed it. So a lot of good parts would get crushed, and that made me kind of upset because they wouldn't sell it for a cheaper price, but they're willing to crush the whole car and lose all those nice Ford OEM parts. But anyway, the reason I was talking to my sister about this was because I didn't know I had a picture of that pink Mustang. And the reason that's important is because as I was walking through this junkyard, I came across that pink Mustang. And this is a local wrecking yard here in town. And that car was completely totaled. It looked like it got run over by a semi-truck. And so it was sad to see it because not only was I seeing cars in the wrecking yard, especially Mustangs, but I was seeing one that I knew around town. Now, I didn't have any interest in a pink Mustang. It would be cool for one of my sisters to have or something, but it was sad to see it like that, and I could only hope that the person driving it was okay because it looked like a pretty bad accident. But anyway, this is just kind of a quick story, something I was talking to my sister about, and she was going through thousands of pictures, and she just randomly happened to say, hey, look, a pink Mustang, and I saw that picture, so I thought I'd make a story about it. So this car is gone but not forgotten, as are a lot of Mustangs. There are millions of Mustangs out there, but it's really sad to see any of them end up like this. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.